Hi guys, welcome back to Sin City Living. This is Jason bringing you today's video, and today we're going to do a little educational thing. We're going to talk about odds. We're going to talk about why odds are what they are. Plus we're also going to talk about the place bets and how they correlate with the odds. But first, as I said, we're going to talk about the odds. So the odds, for those of you that are not sure, I'm trying to spot what will show up in the camera, are the bet that you place behind your pass line bet once there is a point marked. While the pass line bet pays even money, the odds pay additional. They pay over even money. The question is, how much over and why? So the odds are pure math. They are pure math. Actually, I'm going to set this back up again. 10 flat 10 odds. It's 10 odds that matter. That's all we're going to talk about. Depending on what the point is, the odds will pay different. The reason for that is these right here. There are 36 combinations of the dice. 36 ways these can possibly roll. Anything that is what we call a hard way, a pair, such as 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, so on and so forth, is 1 out of the 36 combinations. Any other number, what we call an easy way or a low side, say an easy 4. People may think this is one combination of the dice. No, there's actually 2 combinations of the dice to roll a 3-1, because you can roll a 3-1 or you can roll a 1-3. Same thing. 2 combinations of the dice. 2 different ways the dice can land. So 36 combinations of the dice. And that is where the odds come from. The odds are 100% based on the combinations of the dice. Don't forget, everybody, to check out that casino I finally found for you guys, that online casino, for those of you that don't have a casino near you. Low limits, roulette, craps, excellent sports book. Great way to practice your strategies at home. That's what I used to do. So, and just check the links down below, by the way, for the sign-up specials and free money and all that stuff that they have. So the odds are the only bet within a casino that has no house edge. That's why it's usually not rated, or only partially rated on your player's card, because there's, again, no house edge. It's basically an invisible bet. If you played odds all day, every day for a year straight, by the end of that year, you probably would have won $0 or really close to it on the odds portion of it. So true odds, well, it's all based off the combinations of the dice. Once there is a point, obviously a 7 loses, right? So 6 of the ways the dice can roll lose. So when there's a point, let's say an 8. Well, how many ways are there to roll an 8? 5. 5 ways to roll an 8. So 5 ways to win, 6 ways to lose. 5 ways to win, 6 ways to lose. Every 5 that you bet in odds back there pays you $6. So 10 bucks would pay you 12. Right? Very simple. And again, no house edge. So what about the 5 and 9? Well, there are 4 ways to roll a 9 or a 5. There are, again, 6 ways to roll a 7. So 4 ways to win, 3 ways to lose. Or 4 ways to win, 6 ways to lose. If we divide by 2, get the lowest common denominator, we get 2 to 3. Every 2 you bet pays 3. So $10 would pay 15. 2 reds would pay you 3 reds. Again, easy. So what about the 4 and 10? 3 ways. 3 ways for them to win. 3 ways to roll a 10. 3 ways to roll a 4. And once again, 6 ways to roll a 7. 3 ways to win, 6 ways to lose. Divide by 3 to once again get to your lowest common denominator, and you get 2 to 1 odds. Every 1 you bet wins you 2. So $10 back there would win you 20. Okay, free odds. And the people that don't like to play odds on the 4 and 10, again, your house edge on that is the exact same. Your likelihood of winning versus your likelihood of loss, combined with what you win, it's pretty much all the same, because again, it's basically an invisible bet. Don't forget to join our Discord. I keep forgetting to mention that. Don't forget to join the Discord. The link is down below. And among those links is our newest channel. We started as a family. It's just a family passion project, authors, books, stuff like that. We talk about it a lot, so we'd love it if you guys would check it out. Give us a like or subscribe. And so that is how the odds work on the numbers. So let's look at place bets. Now, place bets have a house edge. Okay, so that's the thing to think about. Place bets have a house edge, but they want to come pretty close to the odds as far as how they pay. So we're going to look at how we could possibly come up with how these work. So if the 10 and the 4 are 2-to-1 odds, that means that every 5 you bet would pay you 10, right? Well, if we want to build a house edge in there, how would we do it? Well, you just pay a little bit less. Every 5 pays you 9. There you go. Simple enough. On the 5 and 9, the odds are 3-to-2. So therefore, for every 5, theoretically would win $7.50. Now, of course, the casinos keep any change, which is why if you do $5 in odds, you're going to get paid $7. If you do 15 in odds, you're going to get paid 22, not 22.50. Right? So you don't really need to do anything to build a house edge. You just ignore that 50 cents. So you could say that every 5 wins you 7, and you've got a house edge. So over here, you don't have quite as much room to play with the 6 and 8, because every 5 pays you 6. If we actually went with that, then there would be no house edge. So, you know, they can't make 5 pays 5, because then who's going to want to bet it? So what they have to do, they have to bump it up. They bump it up slightly. Every 6 pays you 7. So therefore, you have a small house edge. And that is how the odds work on craps, and how place bets work, and how place bets are correlated with the odds. Most people don't realize that, but place bets are basically just odds with a house edge built into it. That's all they are. They're odds with a house edge basically taken out, if that makes sense. So I hope this helps those of you guys that may have had any questions on this particular subject. Thank you everybody for watching. We appreciate every single one of you guys. We'll catch you next time. Bye now. Thank you everybody for watching today's video, and as promised, a little bit more detail on things that we are working on. So again, we want to continue trying to expand the channel. We're really hoping to be able to add roulette as soon as possible, and then some video keno, video slots, stuff along those lines. Unfortunately, it ate up almost all of our cash, paying off all of our bills during the month of January while we were down. And now that the holidays have ended, YouTube's payouts have dropped significantly. So we're kind of treading water here as far as all that goes. Do have a lot of things we want to add, though. Not just those things, those additional games, and hopefully some carnival games and such like that. But the live streams. The biggest problem right now with the live streams is with 3 jobs combined between the 2 of us, 4 if I include the 20 to 30 hours a week I'm putting into the YouTube channel. It's very, very difficult for me to have a day and time that I can commit to doing the live stream every single week, because we also have our very young child to take care of. But I'm trying to figure that out. I'm thinking it's probably going to end up being on Monday nights or Tuesday afternoons, or possibly both. I intend to do at least one live stream exclusively for our patrons, and then another one on the YouTube channel. So possibly both days. We also have a few other things that we really want to attempt to move forward on. I'm just running into either time or skill set issues. I do want to eventually have a website going for us. I did used to program websites over a decade ago. A lot of things have changed, and I just don't have that time. And not a whole lot of knowledge on the current state of building websites, hosting what sites can host, and how to build up the e-commerce stuff. So if anybody has any skill sets along those lines and would like to answer some questions or just help us out, shoot us an email, sincitylivinglv@gmail.com. Also, I really hope to be able to start adding some exclusive stuff from Sin City Living, logoed shirts, hats. I'm looking to get custom dice made, even custom layouts made, although those would be pretty expensive. But I know zero about e-commerce and drop shipping and anything along those lines. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area, please email me. I would love to ask you some questions and see if you can answer a few to help me figure out how to get that going. Same thing with designing our logos. I had some logos designed, very, very small logos, unfortunately, not big enough to blow up to put on t-shirts and stuff like that. And again, I know I know nothing about
logo design, graphic design, any kind of websites that could do it. I literally know nothing. So if you have any skill or knowledge in that area also, please email me, and you're willing to answer some questions, please email me and let me know. I'll admit I don't even know where to start as far as asking some questions, but I'm sure I'll ask a few, and that'll trigger a few more, so on and so forth. So yeah, there's that, and of course we do hope to continue to improve our AV setup, but I am an AV moron, so also right there, if you have any skill sets or knowledge in that area, please email me, and are willing to answer some questions. Please email me and let me know. We would love to help. Otherwise, again, thank you everybody for watching, and we're very excited to continue bringing you our videos. Bye now.